Ukrainian radio.
In this half-an-hour English language broadcast of Ukrainian radio, you will hear the news bulletin, Ukrainian Perspective, a program of news reports and commentaries, and our regular feature, The Reading Lounge, presenting literary works by famous Ukrainian writers and poets.
First the news, read by Dira Kravchenko. With nearly 100% of ballots counted, Ukrainian presidential candidate showman Volodymyr Zelensky holds the lead in Sunday's presidential vote. Zelensky has almost twice the votes cast for his nearest competitor, incumbent President Petro Poroshenko, 30.23% versus 15.92%. Ex-Prime Minister Yulia Tymoshenko holds third in the nation's tight race for the presidency with 13% support. With no one receiving more than 50%, Zelensky and Poroshenko are set to face each other in a runoff scheduled for April the 21st. Fighting continues in the east of Ukraine. Russia-backed militants have attacked Ukrainian positions 18 times over the past 24 hours, with the epicenter of combat actions near Krymsk-Luhansk region. The enemy is using all available weapons, including those banned by the Minsk ceasefire agreements. As a result, 3 Ukrainian soldiers have been wounded. NATO plans to enhance its presence in the Black Sea. According to NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg, the alliance is concerned by Russia's pattern of aggressive behavior, including its ongoing actions against Ukraine and the seizure of Ukrainian sailors and ships near the Sea of Azov. NATO has already stepped up its presence in the Black Sea, and we continue to work closely with our partners in the region, Stoltenberg said. Election observers from the Organization for Security and Cooperation in Europe have assessed Ukraine's presidential election as competitive and free. The OSCE observation mission said in a statement that voters had a broad choice at the polls and that the candidates could campaign freely. The observers said they have a positive assessment of the election day and expect it to be the case at the coming runoff. The European Union looks forward to free and fair second round of presidential elections in Ukraine on April the 21st. It is important that all parties adhere to democratic principles, respecting the will of Ukrainian people and avoid provoking unnecessary tensions. Maria Kostyanchich, the spokesperson for Foreign Affairs and Security Policy, European Neighborhood Policy and Enlargement negotiations, said in a statement following the first round of the presidential elections in Ukraine. She added that the EU remains unwavering in its support to the independence, sovereignty and territorial integrity of Ukraine within its internationally recognized borders. No systematic violations were recorded during Sunday's presidential election first round. However, according to Interior Minister Arsen Avakov, more than 2,600 complaints of violations were recorded during the election. As a result, 61 criminal cases were opened. Ukraine's state oil and gas firm Naftogaz has secured Chinese backing that will open the way to as much as $1 billion in loans and investments. Naftogaz said insurance cover from China's Sinosure would initially be used to allow it to borrow about $160 million for its gas production division to buy Chinese drilling equipment and services. At the second stage, another $800 million is planned for additional Naftogaz group projects that will be agreed upon with China in the near future, Naftogaz said. The treaty on friendship between Russia and Ukraine terminated on April the 1st. As Radio Ukraine International reported, the Ukrainian Foreign Ministry notified Russian diplomats on September 24th last year that Kyiv would end the effect of the agreement. President Petro Poroshenko signed a law terminating the treaty on December the 10th. He said at the time that the decision not to extend the deal should be considered not just as an episode, but as part of our strategy to finally break with our colonial past and pivot towards Europe. And that was the news.
This is the English service of Ukrainian radio.
This is the English service of Ukrainian radio with the Ukrainian Perspective, a program of news, reports and commentaries. I am Tatiana Mokotenko, and the studio producer is Людмила Судакова.